What's good, YouTube? It's Nas, and we back with another video. Road to 400 subscribers, of course. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about Allen Iverson. And as we all know, and if you don't know, Allen Iverson is probably one of the most loved people in basketball. And just because he basically revolutionized the game, like the style that we see nowadays, like not the outlandish clothing, of course, like the shit Kuzma be wearing, but the do-rags, the braids, all that. Allen Iverson was basically the first one to pull off, and David Stern was mad as shit at him because obviously Allen Iverson showed like you could bring this cool swag, you could bring this hood swag into the NBA, and he was nice with it too. And as a 6'1" guard coming out of Georgetown, #1 pick and all, he had a lot to prove, and he proved a lot of people right. I mean, a lot of people wrong and a lot of people right if this at the same time, if you want to say that. Because as we all know, Allen Iverson is a heavily criticized player when we talk about, obviously, the game of basketball. We talk about how he's inefficient. He doesn't pass the ball. He's 6'1", but he's not a point guard. He's a shooting guard. And even through all the hate, all the criticism, Allen Iverson still found a way to be productive, still be an all-time great, and on a nightly basis, you had to watch out for Allen Iverson. And I'm just thinking right now about how the 76ers used to pronounce it, Allen Iverson. That's my favorite. That's probably one of my favorite, how do I say, names that people announce. Maybe I could call me a geek for saying that. I don't know. I'm the same person that watches All-Star introductions. But anyway, like, how many players in NBA history was as skilled as Allen Iverson? Because we know Allen Iverson, he had the crossover, he had the handles, obviously, of course. He had the mid-range, of course. He had a jump shot, of course, even though you want to say that he was inefficient with the jump shot. Yeah, at the end of the day, he was still there. Allen Iverson could get to the paint, do a crafty layup. Allen Iverson could get to the paint at 6'1" and punch it on you. So, I don't know. Like, Allen Iverson, to me, is an all-time great, but he's not going to be looked as that from a casual fan, I guess, or a player that doesn't do his history, or a fan that does his history on basketball, or anybody that just doesn't talk about Allen Iverson in a positive way. We're just going to talk about how cool he was and the swag. No, I'm going to talk about how cool he was, the swag, and the basketball aspect that he obviously brought to the 76ers at the time. I felt like when you look back at his rosters around him, it wasn't really designed for him to set up, except for the seasons where Dikembe Mutombo came to town and they became a powerhouse defense. And the year that they went to the finals, he had to play Kobe and Shaq. Not a lot of players in NBA history are beating Kobe and Shaq in 01. Obviously, when it was Allen Iverson's MVP season when he carried the Philadelphia 76ers and scoring 50 game one, showing that, yeah, I'm here. Y'all gonna have to stop me, even though they ended up winning. But Allen Iverson proved to himself and proved to everyone that he was like that. He was obviously one of the best players in the world, and we knew that at the same time. But looking at his career, looking at his stats, I'm pretty sure I made multiple videos on Allen Iverson. I'm not sure if it was one or multiple. I don't know. But coming into the league in 96, 97, Allen Iverson averaged 23.5 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 7.5 assists. It's crazy. Like, his rookie season would be his highest assist number for the next 10 years, which is insane to me. But I don't get the aspects where they say Allen Iverson was a selfish player, because when you look at his stats, maybe I'm a fucking box score watcher, I don't know, but when you look at his stats, he's never averaged below 3 assists as a shooting guard, so I would guess that's a good thing, right? And him being one of the best scorers in the league, you're gonna obviously look at his playmaking to be an issue. If you want to have something to criticize, because you know niggas love to criticize people's game for some reason, even though not appreciating what they're bringing to the table, you're going to criticize his playmaking, obviously, because we know he's 6'1", he's a scorer first. He doesn't look to playmake first, because obviously if he's going to go get a bucket, AI is going to get a bucket. But in the next season, in the 97-98 season, AI averaged 22 points, 3.5 rebounds, and 6 assists. Again, another season above. In the 99 season, the lockout season, is when he broke out. He averaged 27 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists. Again, in the 99-2000 season, he averaged 28.5 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 4.5 assists. This is when he stopped passing the ball and he started showing that, all right, this team is on my back. Like, they're going to have to watch out for me every night. And this would basically go on for his entire career. Like, he would always be above a 25 point per game scorer, but I don't know. Like, it's just the feeling that AI is not appreciated in the modern NBA game, because we know a lot of people in the NBA mimic their skills around Allen Iverson, and as we all know, because losing to older players as a blueprint. Obviously, in the real world, you use your let's say your parents as an examples to follow. Like in the basketball world, I'm pretty sure Kyrie, Stephen Curry, Darius Garland, LaMelo Ball, all of the people with the best handle, they probably watch Allen Iverson. They watch what he did, and even there's a player on the Hornets called Trey Mann, who's literally copying Allen Iverson's style, like the baggy shit. I wouldn't say copying, but trying to bring back the Allen Iverson style, and that's what Allen Iverson brought to the table. And I don't really understand. I see some people, I don't know, maybe it's not y'all, but some people diminish Allen Iverson's role. Like, I don't know if I said this earlier, but Allen Iverson doesn't have a championship, so he shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame. Allen Iverson was just this inefficient shot chucker. Oh my God, like, why is he so praised in the basketball world? He could just dribble around, like, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to be one of those geeks to say that shit, because maybe I'm just, that's what I do with this shit. I basically yap about players that I feel like, that I find interesting, and Allen Iverson is probably one of the most interesting people that I'm obviously going to discuss in the basketball world, because there's so much to bring or so much to talk about when you talk about Allen Iverson. Like, we could talk about the practice, we talk about practice, and looking at the backstory to that, his best friend had just passed away, and they're asking him about practice, but he just led you to the finals. He's been leading you for the last couple years, and I just feel like Philly did him wrong on some parts when they traded him, obviously, to Denver, and then he would play 3 seasons in Denver, then he would go to Detroit for a season, come back to Philly for 1 season, and then obviously his career would end in Memphis in the 2009-2010 season. But let's just keep going, because we're talking about peak Allen Iverson. I just got off topic. I got off track. In the 1999-2000 season, AI averaged 28.5 points per game again, 4 rebounds and 4.5 assists. In the 2000-2001 season, Allen Iverson's MVP season, he averaged 31 points per game, 4 rebounds and 4.5 assists. In the 01-02 season, he followed that up with a better season than his MVP season, where he averaged 31.5 points per game, 4.5 rebounds and 5.5 assists. In the 02-03 season, AI averaged 27.5 points per game, 4 rebounds and 5.5 assists. In the 03-04 season, AI averaged 25.5 points per game, 3.5 rebounds and 7 assists. And AI was pretty durable for his career. Like, I wouldn't say like the players that obviously play 85 games, 82 games, but AI was there. Like, his rookie season 76, second season 80, third season 48, obviously lockout year 99, 70, 2000 he played 71 games, 01-02 60, 02-03 82. And obviously when we talk about these NBA legends and we talk about how they used to play the game of basketball, I always have to discuss they were injury prone. Like, they got injured in the most, when they're at the very top of their career. Like Grant Hill. Imagine if Grant Hill never got injured and what he was doing before he got injured, because they would say Grant Hill would probably be the next Mike. Like, look that shit up. That should be funny to me. But Allen Iverson, if you don't know already, is an all-time great. He's in the Hall of Fame. He was inducted in 2016 in that class with Shaq and Yao Ming. He was the MVP in 2001, like I said, Rookie of the Year in 97, where in that loaded draft class in the 96 draft class with Ray Allen, Steve Nash, Kobe Bryant, etc. 11-time All-Star, 2-time All-Star Game MVP, 4-time scoring champion, because I told you AI was a scorer first. He was a steals leader, because if you want to talk about defense, AI led the league in steals. 7-time All-NBA selection, 3-time first team, 3-time second team, 1-time third team. and he was all rookie first team, NBA 75th, blah blah blah, and the 76 jersey retirement, obviously deserved. But I just wanted to make this video talking about the answer, Allen Iverson. Let me know how y'all feel about Allen Iverson down below. I know he's transformed the game a lot to what we see today, and he's probably one of the biggest reasons. But let me know how y'all feel down below. Subscribe. What's good, y'all? If y'all made it to the end of the video, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and engage in the channel. There's a video on the left, and I'm pretty sure the channel icon's in the right. Click one of them hoes, man. And if you enjoyed this video, leave a like. It helps me out, and I appreciate you.